Yo, we're back at it again. What's up, man? How you doing?
Another day in quarantine.
You tired of resting yet?
Nah, went on a nice hike today though. Went
Yeah,
like 5 miles up in the Castro Valley Hills above Lake Chabot. It's pretty dope.
nice.
Actually, I used to ride that on my bike and mountain bike, and I
Hmm.
haven't done it for like 10 years. So I decided to go and check it out and take a hike. And I actually forgot there's a lot of like forks in the path and the trails.
Mm-hmm.
And I took a path that I thought was the right way, and it wasn't the right way. But luckily, at the top there was another little trail through like the grass, and I was like
Yeah.
scared like that rattlesnakes are gonna pop out or something.
Mm.
So I kind of hiked through that thing really fast. And but anyways, I found my way around 5.1 miles. It was nice, man. About an hour and 40 minutes. Gotta get my summer body ready. It's
You gotta get ready for those
getting a
car
little,
shows,
little hefty down there, man.
right? You gotta start getting
You
ready for
got
those car shows that are getting canceled.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Car shows are gone.
No, pretty much
I just
everything.
got a message on Facebook that the Sonoma Show and Shine. It's not a Volkswagen show, but it's a show we typically go to.
Right.
Just kind of hang out. Lots of different cars there. Of
Yeah.
the Sonoma Show and Shine
Mhm.
at the raceway there, and just got a notice that it's canceled. So I don't know. I haven't heard any. I mean, I'm assuming Kelly Park is clearly canceled. I haven't seen the official
But
thing on Kelly Park that it got canceled, but I mean, it was supposed to be like next weekend, so I'm pretty sure
I saw it. It was
April 19th.
yeah.
And I mean, as far as this, it still says it's going, but I highly doubt it. April 19th, there's no way that's going to happen because the quarantine's still in place through the 30th. So
Yeah.
maybe they just haven't updated the Facebook site.
Oh, gotcha.
So, I mean, I think that was the soonest one coming up. Madeira, most likely canceled as well. So, I think I seen something that there was a Lake Tahoe cruise that was canceled as well.
In June already? I think they do that in June. It's like the same
I
weekend.
swear I saw it somewhere. I'm not sure where.
That's Loves Around the Lake, right?
I don't think it was that one. I think it was a
Oh,
different one. It wasn't that cruise around the lake, because that's the same weekend as Bug Bash, right?
yeah. I think they
Or
do that on
Bus, but no,
Saturday.
it's same weekend as Bug Bash, actually. Yeah, because I remember. Yeah, it is the same weekend as Bug Bash typically, because I remember one of my buddies came. He went and camped and did the cruise in Tahoe. He went up there Friday night, cruised Saturday, and then came home Sunday morning and stopped by Bug Bash
Right.
on the way. So
The
he
last
did both actually.
the last two bug bashes that they've had fall right on the weekend of my wedding anniversary. So I'm still yet to convince the wife to make that an anniversary gift.
What's wrong with that? I don't understand.
Oh, because she wants to go to Disneyland.
Come on.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Oh yeah, that's right. You went to Disneyland last year, huh?
That's right.
Forgot about that.
Yeah. I do not mind
I'm
hanging
trying
out
to
with
find all the different shows, and I'm not finding my list on Facebook for all the events that we had planned.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I found it. The app's like totally different right now. Wait a minute, I'm seeing something new. Corona Cruise / Quarantine Cruise. Buddy's Auto Body Restoration this Saturday at 1 p.m. Rohnert Park. Buddy's Auto Body and Restoration COVID Cruise, April 11th, 2020, in Rohnert Park at 1 p.m. I'm seeing 17 of my friends that I'm friends with here are going.
Mm-hmm.
Says we may be quarantined and practicing social distancing, but why not spread a little cheer while doing it? Join us for a cruise through Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park, and Petaluma while enjoying the scenery and giving window watchers something to be excited about. Quote, meetup. Please stay in your vehicles or in them. Please stay at your vehicles or in them and keep a mandatory 6 feet distance. So they're pushing, basically stay in your car. Don't get out if you can go. But there's a little cruise happening up in Santa Rosa, Rohnert Park. I'm gonna mark that as interested just so I can keep track of that one. But I had no idea that was even happening. So
Yeah.
I don't see any other car shows coming up at all this weekend.
I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I thought you could only leave your house to like go to the bank or
I
grocery.
mean, I guess there's gonna be a bunch of Volkswagens saying they're going to the grocery store together.
Hey, I mean, we ride together. We COVID together, right?
I guess so. I'm not going that far. That's too far for me.
Yeah, sure is. That's
I
far
do
from.
need to take Westy out for a drive though. It's been a little while, so.
Mhm. Yeah, definitely. Well, it sucks. Hopefully, we get those. I mean, hopefully, we hear soon for next month. See what's going on with those activities. Because I want to get out there.
Right.
I want to get out there. The cool thing about it, though, I mean, some shine of light is that a lot of people are having a lot of time to work on their projects. That little thing you've always wanted to do, and because you have work, kids, whatever, you just have no time. Well, you have no excuse. You're doing it now. I know a lot of people personally that are working on their cars, and hopefully they'll be show ready when that time comes.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. The only problem with that is Amazon shipping for parts and other places that are
Mm,
shut down.
yeah.
Go Westy. That's my primary parts provider. Go Westy and Bus Depot. Those are my two places I go to for my van again, and they're both closed down right now. So
Mm.
no shipping, no nothing, man. So it's kind of weird.
I mean,
Um,
yeah, you're
so
right.
I guess and with Amazon being delayed on parts, luckily I have a whole shelf full of parts. Remember last 2 years, I was like, dude, I'm just stocking up so I have parts available. So
Do you have
I
any?
got hella parts available, but no bug now.
Do you have any oil? You can
Got
just drop
oil, I got filters. I mean, I got so much stuff. Coils, I got all this extra stuff, man.
just drop off 3 quarts. I don't even have to see you. Just leave it on my porch.
I know, right? Just drop them off there.
Yeah.
You know what I do need to do to the van again. Remember my camera, my rear view camera stopped working, and
Mm-hmm.
it's just because the wire that's ran from the stereo to the back to the camera was mounted along the same line with zip ties, but near the muffler, and it fell down and melted. So I just need to replace probably this much wire so
Mm.
it'll work again. So I mean, is that really a project? But
Yeah.
whatever. I guess I can.
I mean, it gives
I
you
guess I
something
can.
to do.
Yeah. I mean, I've been sitting in Westy watching shows all day and working, and so I guess I can get out and do
Oh,
something now that the rain's gone. It was raining for.
I finally got the Voodoo account to work. That took me
I've been
forever.
giving you my password for how long?
I don't know.
Voodoo and Movies Anywhere. I gave you both, right?
I don't have movies anywhere. My
Why don't
TV
you have
does.
Movies Anywhere? It's
I
like
don't
the
know.
main one.
My TV doesn't have it, and
It does.
bro,
It absolutely has to.
all right, I'll show you later.
It's like the main one, dude.
I don't know. It doesn't have it.
I don't believe you. I think you're a rookie.
I guess so.
So I was looking at the list again, and I forgot that our vans on the mountain that we do, the campsite up on Mount Diablo, that got postponed as well. That's the Vanagon hangout and camp over the weekend. That was supposed to be this weekend, this Saturday and Sunday. So that got postponed. The Red Barn VW swap meet canceled. The
Yeah,
one that was supposed to be April 18th.
record. Right.
That's a popular one. We were going to that, and it's the one out in Watsonville on the way to Monterey from like San Jose, Gilroy area.
Mm-hmm.
So it says sorry, event canceled. April 19th, it still says Kelly Park is going. What else? Wait a minute. May 9th, Taco Tequila and Cerveza Festival Car Show, Pittsburgh City Park. You invited me to that one.
That's right. That's right.
And that
Actually,
one says it's still going. That's May 9th.
our friend
I'm
Doris invited me
seeing,
to that.
yeah. Oh, yeah, I think so, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing May 15th. There's a Bus City 2020. That's canceled. They're also supposed to be at Schoolhouse Canyon Park. I think that's a SoCal. Oh, no, it's Guerneville. That's the one in Guerneville up in NorCal. So that's canceled. God, there's so many that are canceled right now. May 23rd, that's actually my birthday, May 23rd, and that's the NorCal Meet and Tahoe Drive. But this is all cars are welcome, so any kind of car is welcome for that. But that's also the same day as Sacramento Bugorama, my birthday, as well. And that still says it's going. So we got some shows to look forward to in May, but it's looking like April stuff is not happening. So, I mean, obviously with the April 30th being the quarantine date.
Isn't the Treffin in May?
No, the Treffin was in July. Are you talking about the Treffin Drive or the Treffin Concord? high school.
The Highway 1 Treffin. The border.
The Highway 1 trip? And that's
Yeah.
in July we did it last year.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't think it was May. I'm not seeing it here in May on my list.
That could be cool.
The car show you're talking about, the NorCal Vintage VW and Porsche Swap Meet, that's on June 13th. We should be good for that. Castro Valley Car Show is June 20th. The Treffin show is August 2nd. NorCal Vintage VW Porsche Treffin show. That one's August 2nd, but I'm not seeing the actual Treffin drive on my list. I swear were the dates announced? I'm pretty sure it's in July though.
I do recall them sending something out. I don't know exactly what information was put.
Airhead parts, right?
You know, one thing I did notice a lot of clubs are putting together like what do you call them? Virtual car shows.
Yeah.
And I think it's a pretty good idea. You know, definitely you put a picture of your car, your name, and they confirm that you have the car, so you can't just put like, you know, a rare 356 Spider on there and say it's yours. But you know, if you get us, you know, likes on your picture, you get a trophy from them. So that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I started that one in the Volkswagen page on Facebook, and I started that car show, the virtual car show, and that was about 3 weeks ago. And I've seen a lot of them happen now, so that's pretty cool. You know, people wanting to post their cars up, and I've seen a lot of just talk back about you know, like ideas of, oh my God, how'd you do that or whatever. So that's pretty cool. I did find the Treffin though. It says July 17th.
July.
See you at starting, huh?
July.
Yeah, so it says see you at the start in Port Angeles, Washington on Friday, July 17th. So it's starting on July 17th on a Friday though.
I think it's starting. It's 10 days. So they start on Friday and we meet with them usually around.
We met on Tuesday or Wednesday with them here, right?
Like yeah.
Okay. So that's about right. So and that was posted on March 3rd. So we're looking at July 17th for the Treff, and I just shared it on my Facebook page, so you can check that out there. There's no like scheduled thing yet though, as far as checking in, like, you know, I'm going or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, it says July 17th through 26th. I'm gonna share that on my Facebook page as well. So we got to go, man.
I'm down.
Should be good by then.
I love that one for sure.
Yeah, that one's cool. We made some good friends last night. We ran into a stormtrooper in the woods and all kinds of crazy stuff.
That was fun. I was just impressed how much stuff you have in your Westie. We talked about it a little bit yesterday, but I remember pulling up to that campsite, and I was like, man, I wish we had firewood. And you're like, I have firewood. Like, wait, what? And you can move all the, you know, these things from this little storage unit you have in your Westie, and poof, here comes a log. And I'm like, dude, what? You just literally carry a log in your Westie? And not only that,
I got two of those. I keep two of those like 4-hour fire logs in the Westie in one of the cabinets just in case. But I remember I only had one left because I had just went camping not long before that up in Pinecrest. So I only had one left, and I remember we picked a campsite, and then we didn't like it, and we went on a walk, and when we started talking to other people, and they were like, "Oh wait, there's a heck of people up here on the that hill around the corner." Yes. So we're like, "Oh, let's move our campsite up there." And we're like, "Dude, we already started the fire." And we grabbed, what did we grab? And you started carrying the fire log as it was still on fire.
I don't know, dude.
What was it?
You had like a little 8-9 inch axe.
The axe.
And then I whacked it, and it stuck, and I was carrying that log up there
while it was on fire. We had about a good 500 to 800 steps to get over from that campsite to the other one, and it still worked when we got there. So that was kind of crazy.
Right. It definitely helped with mosquitoes, man. By the time we got to the top, it was just smoking, and it was just a mosquito.
When we met up with the people and we got down to Monterey area, we had that little car show in that little town. I forget what the town was next to Monterey. I forget what it's called. Super cute little area, and the car show was pretty cool. When we were talking to people, like, no, just come camping with us. We're going to be at Laguna Seca Raceway. Mm-hmm. So we were like, sure. So we went we found Laguna Seca Raceway after we had some dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And we checked into the campsite, went up, and just found an open site. And that was pretty trippy. And the best part about that, I mean, we stayed up all night talking and drinking and everything, but the best part was 6 a.m. waking up to impact guns and cars racing around that track, dude. That was awesome. We're like, what is that? Oh, wait, we're at a racetrack. And then we woke up because the sun was out. It was dark the whole time we were there. The sun was out. Literally right from our front windows of our Westies, we could see the racetrack right down there. It was friggin' awesome.
Dude, that was the first time I ever slept in my Westie. That was my first night.
The first time you slept in your Westie.
Yeah,
that's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely got woken up by like little Mazda just ripping that track. I was like, what?
That was cool. That was a lot of fun, man. We gotta make sure we stay there again for sure. But I want to go at least one more day. You know, we can hit the Monterey one, spend the night, and then hit the next one down to San Luis Obispo, I think. So we can get down there. They stay at Pismo Beach on the beach. I don't know how well my Westie will do on the beach, but we can figure that out, I guess. And then I think from there we should head home after that. But I want to at least get 2 camping nights in.
Is that the it's like you pay like $5-10 and you get to camp on the beach, right? Is that the one?
I think so. I think that's where they went. I mean, I saw pictures of like Gias and everything on the beach. So maybe Gias are like what, 800 pounds. This is 5,000. So well, might sink into the sand a little bit differently.
Yeah. You're not wrong.
So,
well, I'll tow you out.
Know. There we go. Yeah.
I'll tow you out.
1600 dual port. There you go.
She ain't no quitter. She ain't no quitter. That's what's up, man.
So today I didn't get a chance to walk by that house. I went and took that hike, but tomorrow I'll take a walk around my neighborhood and I'll take a picture of those Volkswagens at that one guy's house.
Mm-hmm.
I think that'll be pretty cool to show you guys the stock he has there right now. So pretty nice. I did take my my PT Cruiser down back to my mechanic because after he put the clutch in, there was like a vibration going on. I haven't had time. I've been worried about the Westie. So that car's kind of been sitting there. And I needed to get the Westie done. And then this quarantine started. So I just took it back to him right now this morning. And he's going to figure out what he did wrong. Because, I mean, the vibration wasn't there before the clutch was replaced. So he obviously didn't do something right with the flywheel and the way the clutch lines up or something. Right. I mean, that's the only thing. I don't know. It's weird because it only happens when you're driving and when you come out of a gear into neutral. It's like woo when it vibrates, so it's a trip. I don't know what the feeling is, but he's gonna check that out. And then as soon as I have that ready to go, they're back. Probably tomorrow or Friday. I'm gonna put that thing on Marketplace, Facebook, and try to sell it or trade it. So that's my goal. So
there you go.
That's my goal. Try to trade it for a bug. So it doesn't even have to be running.
That would be great.
I'm okay with that. I can work on it. I got plenty of time now. So.
And
I got parts waiting to go on something.
I got a 1200 out there. Do you want it?
Oh. I just brought that to your house after a year and a half. I'm good. It's been sitting in my garage for a year and a half.
Little boat anchor if you want it.
Oh, man. Now, somebody needs it, man. Somebody needs an early motor.
It runs.
Yeah,
It
runs. It ran. It drove your bus. So, I mean, somebody's going to need a 1200 motor that, the numbers will look like they're matching to the proper year of a car. So, as long as the numbers are matching, someone is going to want that thing. Just call Mike Wolf and Frank Fritz. Call up American Pickers. Maybe they'll need it. Mike Wolf's a VW guy.
I'll probably remove all the tin, get that sprayed, and clean it up. I know it runs. I got to just put everything back together. And
somebody's looking for one right now. I guarantee it. Guarantee someone's like, dude, I need a 1200 for this because – that's what they need. They don't want a 16. They want to go with the proper year. So someone's going to be looking for that early motor.
Yeah, that's true.
And you got one.
I do.
So.
Well, man, we got to get Casey on this pretty soon.
Yeah, I talked to him today. We'll get him on. He'll be able to join probably on the weekend we could do him because he's still working. He's the general manager of that fire alarm company, so he's still working 5 days a week. Ooh. He's an absolute essential business because these companies, they got to have their fire alarms inspected still and working and all that stuff, or else they feel fine. So he's still scheduling all his guys and he's working like normal. So
and we have video the road trip you guys took.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Oregon?
We went to Oregon.
Yeah, to Oregon to pick up his fastback.
Yeah. We
So,
went to, it wasn't Seaside, but God, it was a beautiful little town.
mhm.
I forget what it was called, but God, it was great. It was like 15 hours there, 15 hours back. Or no, it might have been like 15 hours total or something.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was like, I don't know. I don't remember. It was great. It was great though.
it's all blur.
The whole Oregon, the whole time we were in that state, it rained the whole time. Like it was crazy. Like once we got there, just started raining right over the border of California, Oregon, and it started raining and it didn't stop until we got back out to California. It was a trip, dude.
Yeah.
And it was everywhere. I mean, we started on Highway 5 going into Oregon, and then we had to go to the coast. So we went through Central Oregon, and then we had to go west all the way over to the coast. So we were below Portland, but like middle-ish of the state, and the whole freaking state was just raining. It was crazy, dude. Never seen anything like it.
That's insane. It reminds
We'll get Casey on. We'll try to get him on this weekend. We could maybe put that video on and just talk about it, and see what's going on.
Yeah, we'll put it side by side. He can give us a little rundown of it. But there was that time, man, we picked up your Westie. We were kind of getting into the groove of starting Aircooled Industries at the time. So we weren't really recording things. We weren't really taking or documenting anything at that point. But we also took a trip up to pretty much Oregon to pick up your Westie. I remember that morning you came in to the office and you were like, yo, just come with me. I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And where are we going? For whatever reason, I kept thinking we were just going to Santa Rosa and coming back.
That's what I thought too, dude. I was confident we were going to a town just past Santa Rosa, dude. And I'm like, dude, like, nobody will know. Like, we'll be home and back in time. Like, it will just be like we're at work all day. So, and then, no, that was
like
wrong.
2 hours past Santa Rosa, and we're just, just chopping it up. And I was like, yo, where are we going? And you're like, I don't know. Put it in your GPS, and it was like 7 hours left. I was like, what?
Honey,
tell me.
I'll be home later. What's later? 8 hours?
Yeah, I didn't come home till like almost 11 that night. And I just remember, we got to the place. The town was super, super like old school Americana, like just American town. Yeah. Super cute little town. And I just remember on the way back. Oh no, you signed all the paperwork, and I look at your rear passenger tire, and I just remember seeing that big old stud just sticking out. It's like a nail, I think it was, a screw. And I was like, dude, I don't know that's gonna hold, because it was like right by the tire and the wall, like right there. You're like, we'll just make it as far as we make. We didn't even check to see if you had a spare tire. Nothing. We didn't even know anything. And we're just driving back, and we're going over that little bridge, and I just see that tire get smaller and smaller.
Well, you were like, you called me right before the bridge. You're like, dude, you got to pull over. I said, I can't. There's a freaking bridge right there, dude. There's nowhere to go. So we had to get over the bridge. Oh man, that was great.
The tire just gets smaller, and then I don't know, we just blew up everywhere. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie. Luckily, you made it over, and then you end up on a hill, like on a slanted off ramp.
Yes. Like
and we could. Oh, that's right. But it was still like going down, and we found out you have a jack. We found you had a spare tire, and we were able to get everything back on the road.
After we almost tipped the van over trying to jack it up, though, because the weight was like,
yeah.
I was holding it up like I was going to do something.
You weren't.
Yeah. Crazy. Nah, I was going to fall on us and kill us, but it would have been all right. It was my baby.
Yeah, I really wish we had a video for that. That was fun.
That was, I think you thought you hit record, but you actually stopped the recording, I think is what happened.
I don't know, man. You had those Reed cameras.
That was the little re-camera then.
Single button operation, but it was like a button sequence. You have to like double click to get it going and triple click to stop. And I don't know.
We messed that up.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You probably gave it to me recording, and I was like, I just got excited and turned it off. Whatever.
Yeah.
But we have stories, man.
We do. All right. Well, let me go take those pictures tomorrow of those Volkswagens. I'm losing my ring light. It's dying on me right here, so you can see I'm getting darker. So we could. I'll get those pictures tomorrow, and we could chat about them then. So, all right, brother, man.
All right, man. Nice chat.
Cool. Yeah, go have a good dinner with the family, all right?
Alrighty, yo.
Later, man.
Later.
Later, guys.
Later.